Hello, welcome to the Dark Side of the Library podcast. I'm your host, Carrie, and with me is my spooky co-host, Katie.
Hello.
Today we're talking about dark books for children and babies that are coming out in November 2023, and they're not out yet, so we haven't read or looked through any of them. We just wanted to let you know about some of the cool stuff coming out. You'll notice that in our show notes or YouTube description down below, we have affiliate links where you can go shop for the books over at Amazon and we'll get a little commission. So we have some fun books to talk about today, and Katie's going to start us off.
Yeah, I'm actually starting us off with a graphic novel for kiddos today. It is published by HarperCollins. It is called Bad Magic. It is the full color graphic novel. It is a Sunday Times bestselling fantasy detective series, also known as the Skullduggery Pleasant. So this says a small town in the middle of Ireland, a string of unexplained deaths, and a monster on the loose. Better call in the experts, not Ghostbusters. When Skullduggery Pleasant and Valkyrie Kane drive into Termoncara, they discover a town with a dark past and a people haunted by their own secrets. There is a creature stalking the streets and a creature who delights in cruelty, who feeds off of little hatreds, who grows stronger with every drop of blood spilled. Oh my.
Oh,
so this sounds fun. This is great for reluctant readers. I know that I have a few little ones that prefer the comic style of reading. I'm just glad she's reading. So this is called Bad Magic. This is by Derek Landy.
My first book today is called, oops, I just lost my place, excuse me. Oh, Death Sets Sail. It is a murder most unladylike mystery by Robin Stevens. It's meant for grade levels 5 or 6. Daisy and Hazel take their detective skills to the Nile River in Egypt, in the 9th and final novel in the Murder Most Unladylike series. Daisy Wells and Hazel Wong are in Egypt taking a cruise along the Nile, as you do. They're hoping to see some ancient temples and a mummy or two, but what they get instead is murder. Also traveling on the SS Hatshepsut is a mysterious society called the Breath of Life, a group of genteel English ladies and gentlemen who believe themselves to be reincarnations of the ancient pharaohs. 3 days into the cruise, their leader, Theodora Miller, is found dead in her cabin, stabbed during the night.
Oh my.
It soon becomes clear to Daisy and Hazel that Theodora's timid daughter, Hepzibah, who is prone to sleepwalking, is being framed. After all, within the society, everyone has a reason to want Theodora dead. Daisy and Hazel leap into action to investigate, but this will prove to be their most difficult case yet. And with more danger than ever all around, this time only one of the detective society will make it home alive.
Oh.
This is meant for ages 10 years and up, which kind of surprises me. It's called Death Sets Sail by Robin Stevens.
My next book is really cute. It's the Great Book of Monster Legends, Stories and Myths from Around the World. So we have a lot of cool creatures in here, but sorry, this is by Taya Orsi and Anna Lang. I got really excited for the monsters. This is for reading ages 7 through 12. You get to learn about all kinds of legendary creatures through Tia Orsi's writing and Anna Lang's illustrations. So we have a introduction to mythological creatures for kiddos. That includes like the Loch Ness monster. There are a couple things in here I've never heard of, like the Amphisbaena in Africa. I haven't even heard of the Lashai in Slavic countries. There's also, of course, the Kraken in Norway. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. So Taya Orsi, it says, is also a Disney graphic novel author, and she presents all this information in a really fun, curious, great way. And the illustrations paired with it are just so fantastical. Kids are going to love this. There's dragons. Oh, it's so cute. You're going to have to check it out over on our show notes. You'll find that at darksidedlibrary.com. It's a very visual novel. It's going to be a great read for everybody. So this is the Great Book of Monster Legends by Tia Orsi and Anna Lang.
And I have the Great Book of Forest Legends by
cute.
Tia Orsi. Same publisher, grade levels preschool to 3. The Great Book of Forest Legends offers a selection of short stories about charming and magical creatures of the forest, such as leprechauns, elves, and water nymphs. The book has 11 beautifully illustrated stories that children can easily dip into and out of, and I'm staring at a picture of an adorable gnome. And they're cute and cheerful, so this isn't really a dark book, but we know that you guys all like mythology and legends, so that's the Great Book of Forest Legends by Tia Orsi.
My next book is called Huesos. It's by Luis San Vicente. It is a picture book and it comes out November 14th. There's a cute, it looks like a Dia de Muertos poppers with a cute little hat, and it's all skeletal and it's bright and colored. So introduce your loved ones and your little ones in both English and Spanish to have a strong bond between human and pet. How one passing away will never do them apart. Huesos is Abuelo's four-legged travieso, a rambunctious troublemaker with a constant ball of energy and a big bite. Nothing and no one is safe from Huesos' mischief and chomping teeth, from Grandpa's slippers to the neighborhood's mailman, until one day, Calica Pascuala knocks on his door and takes him on a journey through the afterworld. But even there, Huesos can't contain himself. Will he be able to knock, tumble, and chew his way back to Grandpa? Or will he begin to create new forms of chaos from beyond the grave? This is such a cute book. The illustrations are lovely and fun, and just you get to learn a little bit about Dia de Muertos, and through the lens of a skeletal puppy making lots of chaos in the world. This is for
I'm rooting for him.
I know, me too. He's such a little crappy boy. He's adorable. Anyway, this is reading ages 4 through 8. Super cute. This is called Huesos by Luis San Vicente.
My next book is Jonna and the Unpossible Monsters. It actually came out on Halloween. It looks like it's a graphic novel or a comic by Laura Samnee, with a colorist named Matthew Wilson. It's by Oni Press. It's the definitive collection of Chris Samnee and Laura Samnee's award-winning, all-ages, monster-punching hit in a single deluxe hardcover. With the fate of their family and possibly the whole world at stake, can Jonna and Rainbow rescue their dad, battle countless monsters, and tell each other how they really feel? Jonna and Rainbow are sisters, but that doesn't mean they're all that similar. Rainbow's the bookish one, Jonna is the whirlwind. Jonna is also incredibly strong and nearly invulnerable. This will come in handy as they search the ruined, monster-infested wasteland that was once their home while looking for their missing father. Their world, once lush and bountiful, has been overrun by giant monsters and prickly, unnatural vines that strangle the life from the natural flora and fauna. So this is issues 1 to 12 of the instant classic of all ages comics. And it comes out, it's already out, and it's Jonna and the Unpossible Monsters.
Cute. We all know what it's like to have opposite siblings, I think.
Yes.
My next book is, technically it's a sequel to the third book in the Little Vampire series. This is The Little Vampire Takes a Trip, and it comes out November 14th. This is by Angela Sommer-Bodenburg, and Ivanka T. Hahnenberger is the translator. Rudolph the Little Vampire tags along on Tony's family vacation in the spooky and funny third book. And I do like the Little Vampire series. It looks super fun. When his parents plan a vacation to a farm, Tony and his friend Rudolph, the Little Vampire, hatch a plan for Rudolph to come along to keep Tony company. Oh, what a good friend. Rudolph needs to have his coffin with him so he can sleep during the day.
Oh.
So he takes this train instead of flying. Can he make the trip without drawing too much attention to himself? Well, that'll be fun. So this is for reading ages 8 through 12, grade level 3 through 7. This is such a fun series of books. It is called The Little Vampire, and this is Little Vampire Takes a Trip, coming out November 14th.
My next book is Monster Hunting for Beginners, book 1 in an upcoming series by Ian Mark, with illustrations by Louis Ghibault. The publisher is, I'm not sure, but it's for grade levels 4 to 6. Oh, publisher is called Far Shore. A monstrously funny new adventure series. Every hero has to start somewhere. Now, monster hunting isn't as easy as it looks, and Jack should know, because an ogre has just appeared in his garden and tried to eat his ant. She was the winner of the world's worst ant competition, but that's not the point.
Oh my god.
After sort of accidentally defeating the ogre, Jack finds himself apprenticed to a grumpy 200-year-old monster hunter called Stoop and heading off to Cornwall, where more ogres are causing havoc. All he has are his wits, his catapult, and a magical, sometimes unreliable book called Monster Hunting for Beginners. Because don't you always bring a catapult with you when you're hanging out?
Right.
So, Jack's a bit worried he might not be the hero that everyone's waiting for, but then again, how many terrifying, bloodthirsty monsters can there really be? This sounds really cute and action-packed. It's Monster Hunting for Beginners by Ian Mark.
Cute. I want a monster hunt. That sounds fun. Speaking of monster hunting, this is Mothman's Merry Cryptid Christmas. It comes out November 14th. This is by Andrew Shaffer. It's a heartwarming holiday picture book for both kids and adults, featuring everybody's flying cryptid. I mean, who doesn't like the Mothman? So according to legend, a strange moth-like creature lives deep within the woods of West Virginia. Few have seen Mothman, but everyone agrees nothing good happens when he's around. There always seems to be an accident or some other mishap. Is he really an unlucky charm? Or does he get blamed for trouble just because of his strange glowing red eyes?
Oh, poor baby.
I know. Lots of Rudolphs this week. When Rudolph takes an unexpected vacation, it's probably the Rudolph from the vampire story. One foggy Christmas Eve, Santa Claus comes to Mothman with a request. Mothman, with your eyes so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
No, I wasn't prepared for that. Oh, jeez.
So whether he saves Christmas or accidentally destroys it, one thing is for certain, the holidays will never be the same. I'm
sure.
I might have to get this, Carrie. This sounds hilarious.
Is this a Christmas hint?
It might be. It's so cute. So this is Mothman's Merry Cryptid Christmas. It's by Andrew Shaffer.
My next book is The Night Raven, part of the Moonwind Mysteries series. It is for grade levels 5 to 9 or reading age 10 to 14 years, so it's almost a YA book. And the cover is spectacular. It shows a snowy but creepy Christmas village. So Mika is not your average 12-year-old, and she's about to prove it. It's 1880, and in the frigid city of Stockholm, death lurks around every corner. 12-year-old Mika knows that everyone in her orphanage will struggle to survive this winter. But at least the notorious serial killer, the Night Raven, is finally off the streets. Or is he? Mika is shocked when a newborn baby is left at the orphanage in the middle of the night by a boy with a cryptic message. Who is he, and who is this dark angel he speaks of? When a detective shows up, Mika senses something even more sinister is going on. Drawn in by Mika's unique ability to notice small details, a skill Mika has always used to survive, the gruff Detective Hoff unwittingly recruits her to help him with his investigation into a gruesome murder. Mika knows she should stay far, far away, and yet, with such little hope for her future, could this be an opportunity? Maybe, just maybe, this is Mika's chance to be someone who matters. I actually am going to pick this up. This looks really interesting and good. It's The Night Raven from the Moonwind Mysteries series by Johan Rundberg, translated by A.A. Prime.
It sounds cute, too. My next book has ravens in it, too. It's called The Secret of the Ravens. It came out November 7th. This is by Jonna, who does the illustrations and the writing. So this is a graphic novel. It's about two orphan twins, Elliot and Liza, who find themselves taking on a series of mysterious raven quests in order to make money and survive. That sounds very raven-y. So they only have each other. Their parents are gone and their home was taken, and to survive on their own, they're forced to scrounge up plastic and metal to trade for coin within an abandoned garbage heap. Desperate to escape the vagabond cycle that they're trapped in, this answer to their plight seemingly appears when they stumble upon a raven quest. Magical tasks offered by mysterious message carrying ravens that, when successfully completed, promise the victor's coin and untold riches. I kind of wished our crows, I know they're not ravens, but close enough, if they gave me quests and coin when I completed them in my neighborhood. That would be really cute.
That is your dream.
It is a dream. I need to bribe them with something. So in a gamble to change their fates, Elliot and Liza follow the trail of Raven Quest to the kingdom's capital, where the greedy rulers of the Kawumiti kingdom reign, and young people are enlisted to train as royal mages for the kingdom's army. But the Ravens' quests aren't as they seem, and the king is on a mission to hunt down vagrant participants like the twins. When a quest goes terribly wrong, Liza is poisoned, and Elliot finds himself racing against the clock to find a cure. Now the only way to save his sister is to join forces with a royal apprentice and a dark mage with mysterious motives of her own, even if it means sacrificing everything. This looks like a really, really cute graphic novel. The cover is great, so make sure to look at it over on our show notes. This is for reading ages 8 through 12. This is The Secret of the Ravens. This is by Jonna.
My final book today is The Young Witch's Guide to Living Magically. Potions, Lotions, Rituals, and Spells for Kids. It's by Nikki Vanderkar with illustrations by Anissa McCool. It's for grade levels 3 to 7 or ages 8 to 12 years. So the author also wrote the Junior Witch's Handbook, and this new book is a guide to self-care that illuminates the connection between the mind and body with an emphasis on connecting to the natural world. This book teaches young witches that there's a strong connection between their body and spirit. There's chapters on the internal, the external, and the home. Young readers will learn to use charged crystals, healing herbs, and sacred spaces to help alleviate their stress and to create a better life for themselves. I love that. There's projects such as baking lavender chamomile cupcakes, to creating shampoos, to creating wind chimes, and more. Mystical expert Nikki Vanderkar gives kids calming ways to bring peace, power, and magic into their busy lives. We all need that.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. That is The Young Witch's Guide to Living Magically. Potions, lotions, rituals, and spells for kids.
I think that's perfect to start them early, too. Like, actually considering themselves and the things that they need, being able to express that. So good.
Yes.
So that actually finishes up our list of kids' books that are coming out in November of 2023 that are a little dark. I think we probably got a ton before Halloween time, so it's a little slower this month. If you are looking for some other dark reads, including nonfiction, fiction, comic books, and YA books, stay tuned every Wednesday and Friday for new episodes. Make sure to spread the word to your friends, family, loved ones about Dark Side of the Library, and join us on our socials on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and our Amazon Live channel. And this time of year, because we don't just die in Amazon Live after Halloween's done, we are going to be showcasing a lot of cool ghost stories, some spooky stuff. When springtime comes along, we'll probably be showcasing some witchy gardening stuff, so make sure to tune in over there as well. Thank you again for listening, and we'll see you next time.